This is very new to be doing content with both of us. Not necessarily for just a reason of talking and teaching somebody. For sure. But it's the holistic approach to it. You get to see us in every way. And I think that's what God wants. Obviously. Never done this type of content. I ain't gonna say I've never done this type of content before. The truth is I never have. But I've never done this type of content with somebody else exposing my relationship like this.
Exposed.
Because it's such a private thing. It's such a private thing to just like your person and enjoy your person. It's such a private thing. And I also think this. It's a private thing, first of all. And you cannot post online your relationship without it being corrupted unless you care about your person more than you care about any other opinion. Nothing else matters. We know what we like. We know what we are. We know how we feel. We love each other. We just love our life. The experience is great. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty great.
It's great.
Okay, appointment is set for Wednesday
What the creator do?
at 2. Yeah.
See, we making steps. Like right now, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we in this transition phase into a different type of content. And it's like the overall picture is coming together. We want to help families. Like I am passionate about helping couples, man.
At the deepest level, yeah, for sure.
I want couples to come together. Because if they knew what you could do together, two people together, not caring what other people think, but y'all designing life together, just y'all two, with complementary skill sets, complementary spiritual natures, man, I think that's the best experience in the world. Other than just directly connecting to the divine, this is the best experience in the world.
Yeah.
Like, what else is it other than
is-
creation? It's pure creation. We creating from scratch. The challenge is exciting. The challenges make us better. We grow from the challenges.
The bigger asks that we are receiving.
It just get better and better. And you know, this is what I like about us. If a comment was to be made like, oh, they faking it, since we're not, it doesn't affect us. Like this
I'm
conversation.
not quite sure what I would be faking, but sure, go with that.
But you know how people are.
Yeah.
The fact that, is that a woodpecker? Look at the woodpecker. That
Where?
ain't no woodpecker.
Oh, against that tree up there that just flew away?
Yeah, that's not a woodpecker. It's too small. to
It
be
is
a
pretty
woodpecker.
small.
And it was no sound
Then why did you think it was a woodpecker?
because it was pecking.
Oh.
But I forgot birds peck in general. A bird watcher would have started grilling me on threads like that's not a woodpecker. And in fact, they don't even
They would've
grow
hit
in that
you
side of the nation.
With the facts, they would have hit you with
They
a pretty
love
fast.
just grilling you, but they just love pulling out a flamethrower and just torching you, if possible. Nah, but if you're not living this life and you faking it, and somebody make comments, I think your relationship may be affected. And I'm not gonna be so cocky as to say that I know everything that's gonna happen or would affect our relationship. I don't know. I just know God is telling us to do it, and if God tells us to do it, then if God tell us to do it for a reason.
Yeah.
Why would we be being led to show ourselves? We don't even want to really show ourselves We don't even want to be
We
doing.
didn't want to do any of this.
We don't, and not to say, oh, we hate this,
No,
but
that's
it's just
not.
like we would be doing other things. We like I like the stuff that is private to me to be private to me. I think I come from that old generation that liked that, who had that potential of having things be private to them
Yeah.
and to keep the best parts to yourself.
Oh.
Like, don't let somebody in to see the best parts of your life. Just you don't let somebody in on that. Why? Because a lot of reasons why. Just like you should never tell somebody your goals. You just shouldn't. Because first of all, why are you telling everybody your goals? What are they gonna do?
Right.
Like, what they gonna do? Like, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That's what we're looking for.
Are we looking for validation? I don't want no validation for my ideas. I know they happening. I don't
Not
want you
in
to mess
this
them up.
era of my life, at least.
Huh?
And I said, not in this era of my life.
I love what we're doing, and I love who we doing it for. I think that's the most important part. Is we would not be doing this if it wasn't for Mastermind Group. We would not be doing it. Because I want people to live their version of what we experiencing right now.
Their version.
Because we feel so good. Look at what we doing. We just chilling, babe. We feel, not just chilling like, oh, I'm living luxury. It's not luxury that we need. We just like the simplicity of life. We like to wake up together. We like to go do things together. We like the way we feel. It just feels good to be doing what we would like to do. And continuing to grow into what we would like to grow into on purpose, particularly for us.
And we are changing on a regular basis.
Daily. And we got baby girl on the way.
Yeah.
This is about to change the whole game, babe. I want to show people what it's like to just be out here with us. And notice that you don't have to be like me, and I don't have to be like you. And I'm not trying to pressure you to be like me. You're not trying to make me be like you. No, neither one of us even has that clue in our mind to do that. We just are who we are together.
I think the fact that we're so complimentary, it makes it so much easier for us to just,
Exist,
yeah.
but you gotta know where we've been with that. The reason that we can be together like this and be so complimentary is because we found out all the little particulars about what wasn't complimentary, and we specified that in our vibration. We took the contrast as a grateful blessing. Thank you.
Yes, I did.
And we recreated inside of ourselves and updated inside of ourselves the model of reality that we were creating, that we wanted to create. We wanted to create our relationship. This is the best creation of our life. I mean, my life, at least.
Don't you put that on me. No, I'm just kidding.
This is one of the best creations, babe.
Definitely.
And it is creativity. See, I don't think a lot of people realize that the relationship you have has been created, and it's a creative project. Like that, your relationship is a creative project. You can create a relationship that you want. We've created this. And we created it over the years we weren't even together. That's where we created it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think people believe you create a relationship once you get in one. I was creating my ideal relationship from the very beginning. As soon as I saw my mom and my dad arguing constantly, I said, I'm making a new one for myself. I know what kind of relationship I want. That's where it developed. I'm like, I know I'm not going to be arguing, so we are going to communicate. That was like a basic thing for me. We're going to communicate. We are absolutely going to communicate.
Damn, you see how far we've come in our communication?
Oh, babe, our communication has took leaps and bounds. We done took it up. In our beginning, we was struggling. You know, I'm like,
Oh my
talk,
gosh.
talk.
I'm like, what the fuck does he want from me? God.
I'm like, I want you to talk all the time.
God, please.
Yeah. I was so adamant about communication. I needed it. And every relationship needed. Like, it's just like me screaming, get an oil change. The engine's gonna blow up. Like, it's basically like that when you say communicate. Because you need communication, and you need a different type of communication than you ever had.
Yeah, that's
What you notice
say.
about communication? Because you came a very long way with your communication, babe. What you communicate, how you communicate, how safe you feel to say what it is, and saying what it is you really think, not sugarcoating, but not being rude, but being direct. It's everything, babe. You done.
I think one of the main things is like there's so much about like your other person has to create that safe space for you, and you wait for someone else to create a safe space for you, you'll never do the thing. You create it within yourself, and that creates it on the outside.
That's it.
And that's really what.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
You had to feel safe within yourself
Yeah.
to speak what you feel.
Yeah.
It's no other way around it.
I tried. There's no other way around it.
There's no other way around it. And, if you think it's another way around it, you will be met with the same thing over and over
You
again.
can absolutely try it. Do it.
And you need to do it if you feel like you
might
need to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I did.
Just to realize it don't work.
Exactly.
And then you fall in line eventually. And you don't fall in line with the other person, what the other person say. You fall in line with the way it is. Like somebody said this. They said it's principles for this genre and it's principles for this other genre.
Mm-hmm.
You have to follow those or it won't work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the principles level of the golden funnel. Our communication just got better and better and better.
Oh, it was always getting better.
Always getting better.
It was never not getting better.
I agree with that. It was always getting better. Also, I will say this. You make it very easy to you make it easy to grow. You make it easy for us to have an incredible relationship. I feel like you are the love master. So I credit you with just being a love master in this relationship. And it's been the most beautiful experience. Because you're the love master. And I know that. I'm not I can't take credit for this. You're the love master. And I'm going to tell you, if you weren't the love master, if you didn't take the lead in that, then we wouldn't be in as much love as we are in and continue to get deeper in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're better at it. So here I come along with what I can do as far as love. I'm getting better and better. Just like I would say I communicated more as a habit. And then you got better at that area.
Yeah, I did.
So that's like mechanics.
Yeah.
So imagine if I start blaming you, you start blaming me. Or when you blow up and had an emotional experience, I didn't let you have that or understand that experience and vice versa. So many people just refuse to understand the other side and just they're selfish. You got to get out of your selfishness, man.
Yeah.
Get over yourself. You got to get over yourself, man. It's so many people with opinions. The question is, does your opinion hold up in reality? That's the question you should be knowing who to listen to. Here we are with a relationship that we like,
Love.
and we telling you, it's principles to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's principles to relationship and love. There are just principles. If you break the principles, you break the relationship. And that's any relationship, no matter what the relationship is.
Yeah.
If you try not communicating in a relationship, go ahead.
No, don't worry, I'll wait.
It don't work.
Expectations is the word
Oh my
that will
God.
literally, you might as well end the relationship
Oh
now.
my
You're just
God.
gonna have your own expectations.
Expectations will destroy a relationship.
Like, what in the live chat the other day, the girl was talking about her friends weren't there for her like she was for them.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Got
because it's a transactional relationship now.
Whether you know it or not. Whether you knew it or not. And a lot of loving, caring, nurturing people have that experience.
And I've done that myself. You know, especially when you're a giving person, you give. When you're giving, you don't have the expectation.
Yeah.
But when
You need it back.
you need it back, expectations are everywhere.
Where did they come from? They just pop out of nowhere.
They were low key there the whole time.
They were there the whole time. And we don't know that though. Because time got to expose that. And we don't like that. So, see, what people get mistaken. You got challenges on this caring, loving side where everybody's understanding in this community. The problem over here is if I do what y'all telling me to do, I can feel, this is me, because I don't know what, they talk about attachment styles. I got a freedom attachment style. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. But here's what I do know. I can pick up that you're going to expect something from me. And I'm not with it. So I'd rather not be a part of y'all group. I don't need the support. I would rather suffer by myself than give in this group and then y'all expect something from me later. Now, I don't know how good or bad that is or what kind of, I don't care though. I don't want to be a part of this. That's not what I want. Now, I'm around people who they really want to make me better and they expect me to pull my weight, they expect me to come up, they expect me to develop myself. And they want me to develop myself and they're saying, come on, develop yourself. Okay, I want to be a part of that crew because y'all telling me to develop myself. Y'all love me so much that you telling me to develop myself. That's what I like. Because y'all not asking anything from me. All you doing is giving me myself. That's what I want for people. But what I noticed on that side, the other side, people start expecting. Now, on the flip side, the people who are more hardcore, individual, self-reliant, sometimes, and a lot of times, they just selfish. They get what they can out of you, and then that's it. Then it becomes very transactional. Business is business. No loyalty. Dog eat dog. That's where that masculine imbalance comes from. So it's imbalances on both sides. So both sides, you got to become mature in both areas. This is a relationship, mine and yours, where I know you want me to be at my best.
Yeah.
And you're not going to take it personally if I'm at a low point. It's not your fault that I'm at a low point. You want me to get better, and you know what's my responsibility. That's you, Josh. You have to take your emotions up. I can't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
And imagine if I expected you.
That's been so hard.
Imagine if I expected you to fix my problems.
Yeah.
You can't even do that. That's my stuff. That's mine.
Yeah. One of the biggest things I think, at least for our relationship, that has been so prominent is our willingness to be brutally honest with ourselves. It's, or I guess the need to satisfy our ego is never bigger than the love for the progress in our relationship
Mm-hmm. Big time.
and continuously elevating
Big time.
our love and relationship.
Yes.
Like the ego does not get to win that battle.
We won't allow it. We love too much to let the ego make us desire significance and feeling important over growth.
Yeah.
Those 6 human needs, Anthony Robbins go over: certainty, uncertainty, connection, and significance as the ego needs. You got to get those to the bottom.
Yeah.
Love, growth, and contribution have to be at the top of your list if you're going to have something that works in your life, especially a relationship.
Yeah.
Or else it's not going to work. At some point, it's going to fall apart because growth, you need it because you have to evolve.
Exactly.
Or else
And then
you-
contribution, because you can't just think about yourself.
You have to think about others. It needs to be top priority too. Right up there with love and
Yeah.
connection. Love specifically, real love, not this romantic Disney love. I'm talking real love to
Not
the point.
attachment.
Not attachment. That's the better word.
Yeah.
Not attachment, but real love. Those 3 create like a trinity of success for a person in a relationship. Because if anything else is taken, if significance take priority, you're done. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Oh, recognition is a huge one too.
Yeah, that's that significance. You need to be recognized. You need to be number one. And look, hear the truth. We need to be number one to each other. Yes. At the same time, it's not our number one priority. Even though you're number one to me and I'm number one to you, and that's how it's gonna be. It's still growth, contribution, and love is
Yeah.
above significance and being number one.
Yeah.
We can't lie like we don't need significance. Everybody need that.
Right.
But that's very low on the totem pole. People with very high needs for significance always think about themselves. They always got an excuse. They always a victim. They always not getting enough. They always talking about what the other person not doing. It's always a story, and it's always about you, and it's never about anything else but you.
Yeah.
That's the significance. And then certainty, that's also crazy because nothing stays the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going to work the way you want it to. So the need for certainty is a killer of relationship.
Yeah, that certainty one is a bitch.
It's because you're not, what you trying to do? You trying to make this the same all the time? And then uncertainty, the need for variety, that's the people who need an adventure and they fall in love one month, and then next month they need a new thing. I just don't feel the same. No, you're just non-committal. It's not that you don't feel the same. You need something new. You can't commit to anything. You're wishy-washy. That's really what it is. And I know that because I like new. Everybody like the new honeymoon phase. Honeymoon. Okay, what happens after the honeymoon?
Yeah.
Growth and contribution better be up there, and love needs to be at the very core, or else it's over.
Yeah.
And that's those last
It's
3.
so funny because you were more needing of uncertainty, and I was more needing of certainty.
So those had to diminish. Mine had to diminish way down. Look at me in Kansas, not traveling around the USA in the box truck, baby.
Look at me online.
Babe, that's so crazy that you just online doing business
Vlogging
stuff.
in the mall. Pregnant. Like, what the? Everything is absolutely new.
I had to get rid of the uncertainty, take that down. You had to take the certainty down. That's crazy that you pointed that out. That's crazy that you pointed that out. Yeah, babe. Wow, that made me feel better about the restriction. Oh, you ain't like the sun? You want the shade?
I know. I saw she moved over.
Like, it's
Must have been
hot.
warm.
Damn, my uncertainty had to decrease. I needed a variety and change, and it needs to be new.
Adventure.
Always adventure. You can't stay on a constant adventure. Like an extreme. You can't. Because you'll build nothing over time. And you can't lean all the way into certainty because you'll have no life. You won't have any new opportunities.
With certainty, I feel like, at least in uncertainty, you are aware of change happening.
Mm-hmm.
Change doesn't scare you.
Yep.
In certainty, you got to know how much money, how much time,
Oh
how
my
much
God.
of everything.
Oh
And if
my
it's
God.
not what you're
Exactly.
needing, then anxiety comes up, fear comes
Total
up.
fear. Survival mode.
It's too much.
I can't even imagine. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. It just seemed like a horrible life. It seemed like a horrible life for me. Now that's obviously
Well, yeah, that's 'cause
uncertainty
you,
was at my
yeah.
highest, but taking those down, number one is love. Number one is love and growth. And growth in our love. And contribution. I feel like that's just like that's a stellium. That's a conjunction. All three just merge. And then the other three just fall behind. Because I'm literally in Kansas. No offense, Kansas. This is a boring place. There's not much going on in Kansas. Super Bowl champs, probably Super Bowl champs, because ain't nothing to do except play football. You know? But, I mean, I'm sitting down in Kansas, babe, in a very simple life. That would never be my choice.
It's so funny that you say simple, because to other people this would not be simple at all.
This is so simple.
It is simple.
It's super basic, babe.
We live simple, but we're not living.
A basic
We are
life.
simply living, but we're not living simple. I don't know how to say it.
I know what you're trying to say. Because what we're doing is extraordinary.
Let me tell you, the way that them people were staring at me when I was holding that damn camera.
What did you feel when people was holding the camera, man?
I was like, they know exactly what I'm doing. They know exactly what's going on.
And it was everybody, it felt.
Maybe it was everybody.
The attention was just like, whoom. Like it was a bubble around us.
Yes, it was.
Which you know I like. I mean, I'm supposed to be on the stage in the center. So I feel comfortable there. If all the attention is on me, I do feel comfortable. Although I don't need all the attention to be on me, I do feel very comfortable when the attention is on me because multiple reasons. Actually, this is what's crazy. My North Node is in my 5th house of creativity, but also being the center of attention, center of attraction. It's a Leo house, 5th house. And that's a very center of attraction zodiac sign or house. Mm-hmm. And that's where my soul wants to go. I actually feel more comfortable in community. Like if I build a community, I want to be a part of the community that I built. Like we're together. Like we're a community.
They're the only ones.
But I do feel community. I love to be that. But God requires me to be a main character to attract a larger community. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think that God put us in situations where the thing that you most designed to do, you most don't want to do, so that you can stay humble at it. So the people who are designed to have all the attention are the people who don't really want the attention like that. And the people who are designed to sit down are the people who don't want to sit down and be simple. You know, it's like God switch it on you.
Yeah. I think that's like the perfect combination of us.
Explain.
Like living simply is like your new, I
Oh,
don't really want to do that, but this seems best. And then me,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
more of being out there
yeah,
online. And I'm like, well, this is new, but I see
yeah.
this is best.
Wow, babe, I
So
can't
it's the
believe that.
combination of the two.
That part about you is just impressive. That you feel that that's best and you doing it, because most people would never be getting on camera and carrying a camera around following
In
somebody.
public. We were in public. So
Most people just wouldn't do it. They just wouldn't have the nerves to do it. They would be in their head. They be
what
thinking
they
a
say?
lot.
What they say? My mama ain't raised no leech.
I mean, ain't wait no. Yeah.